Okay, let's try that again. So, apparently OBS reset some things, and I didn't catch it this time. I usually do an audio check before I start. Didn't today because I was lazy. Yes, today is a beautiful Thursday, and I am lazy. That's how it goes. So, yes. Let's see. So, yeah, it reset my audio settings for my mixer input, and then it also reset some of my transitions, which was a little weird. Um, and then, of course, the server decided to lag, which was also cool. So we'll go with that. It's fine. Everything's fine. There's fineness everywhere. So speaking of things that are fine, I'm going to walk in here to the Castle Arms Hotel. Now, I need to do some stairs and stuff over here, but I don't know if y'all remember, for those of you who were around for the stream on Saturday, what I wanted to do was turn this area and to get out into this little bit and make it a sort of a cave diorama decorative thing. So that's definitely going to be a thing that happens eventually, right? Because that's fun. But let's see. And of course, I have a big hole in the floor, which is also cool. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to start up top. So up here, I was working on, right? This is the big party area, right? You got this nice little area up top where you can be outside and look over the park and, look at half a church, apparently. Um, sometimes things spawn in and sometimes they don't, and that's okay. Right? You can just squeeze over here, take a look. Ooh, look, there's unknown smoke on the horizon. All this good stuff. Just like you might typically have. And then the area down below is inside observation deck and all that fun stuff, which totally fun. That is something I think all of the visitors will be able to agree on. It is going to be totally fun. But one of the things I want to do is get some ceiling in here. Preferably the correct amount of ceiling. Okay, so I'm just gonna just slide this. Now, let's say that goes away. And that light source goes away. So I am going to need to figure out better light than torches hanging out all over the place, but torches do add a little bit of ambiance, you know. Also fire. So if you want to really get your parties going, having fires that are right about butt height, just burning all over the floor, is in fact a great way of keeping your party lively, right? Because you never know the next time someone's going to back into one of those lovely, lovely torches. All right. Yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. Now, what I'm going to do on the floors below is I think I'm going to... This one I might... I want to leave this stone, so I'll probably do slab ceiling here. I was thinking I would just replace the stone here, the stone floor here with spruce, but now I'm not sure. I have doubts. I have many doubts. Some of them are even about the game. Like, what am I going to do next? And was it really a good idea to skip ice cream tonight and just eat salad? I'm seriously doubting that decision. I think, you know, my heart is probably happier that I had salad and not ice cream. Okay. But, you know, what does my heart know? It doesn't think. Last time I checked, the heart is not the organ that does the thinking. So, you know, I bet it's just sitting there throbbing away, just like, okay, salad happened. Woohoo. I'll just sit here, keep on pumping blood, because that's just what I do. Okay, so, whoops. We managed to run out of slabs again. Think that maybe it's just a touch on the too far side. Nope. That's not right. And then I'm going to throw all of those across the floor, which, you know, might be okay. For some people, that's probably typical. You know, I'm just going to throw wood slabs all over the floor, or even wood planks, which is probably even more fun, to be honest. We'll just throw the planks all over the floor. It'll be great. It will bring joy and wonder to all the people everywhere. Which, you know, honestly is probably a good thing. We could use more joy and happiness and stuff, right? Right. Okay, so I think... I was just thinking I might want to take some trapdoors. Yeah, I think I do. Just to run across that. I mean, the green looks okay, but honestly, I think I'm going to do better with something else. So, let the something else commence. Fortunately, I have a small fortune in spruce trapdoors, so yay, that's a thing. All right. So let's get back in there. So one of these days, I'm going to have to spend time offline and just go fill out some maps. It's kind of like paperwork, but Minecraft. Hi, I will be your cartographer for the evening. Yeah, that's not something you hear very often. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to this wonderful place. I will be your cartographer. Okay. All right, that's not bad. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I could live with that. I think that'll be fine. You know, it's got this little bit of green going through here, but or brown if you're not using the Optifine, but you know, it's all right. That is just peachy. And it's a beautiful sunrise. Ah, beautiful time to be up here, so. Except that might actually be sunset because it's almost 6 o'clock at night. So it's 15:52. But it's still a beautiful amount of sunshine that's coming through. So, all right, so that's going through there. I've got some stairs happening there. Probably don't need snow inside the building at this point. All right, so here's the next question. Do I want to leave this floor as stone, or do I want to replace it? Now, there are some advantages, at least on this level, of leaving it stone. For example, I don't have to replace it. Huge advantage. Other than taking out this little section of dirt, which, you know, is fine. You know, I've got this stone staircase coming up. Oh, man, I gotta fix this. Sorry, I don't know if I leaned on my glasses weird or something, but feels like the nose piece is just wrong. And now there's a sharp part on the frame that holds the lens in, right in here, which has been poking my nose all day. Okay, somewhat better, right? If that's really all I ask, is this somewhat better? Sure, why not? All right, so now let's get back up there and figure out what's going on. Right, we'll just go through the doors. And since I haven't figured... Oh, there was an elevator. I guess I could have taken that. Okay, great. It really is a nice elevator. As long as you don't want to stop at any of the floors in between, it's really nice. It really is. It'll keep you going. Okay, so got a beautiful patio. One just perfect for dropping your keys down and then not being able to get them. Okay. Let's see. So we've got just a little bit of that. I don't think I want to put any slabs over that. I think that's going to be fine. So yeah, there we go. Just nice windows for watching the sun come through. Now, I need some light, and I need to figure out what else is happening here. So, and because of, you know, we believe in safety here, I'm going to go ahead and put in a guardrail. All right. Now, down here, I'm actually planning on putting in some walls to block off. Oh, a little bit. Probably right down where this torch is, coming over to about here and running down that way. Okay. And all of... just to block off the hallway, and then, you know, all this other stuff will have fun and excitement, I'm sure. Lots and lots of fun and excitement. But what to do up here? So now, I've got the ceiling. It's sprucey and great. Really spruced up the place, which is really what I'm looking for, right? That's the hope and dream. Okay, and apparently we get cool sound effects. So the reason I'm thinking I want to leave this stone is I kind of want this to feel a little bit more natural. Though, maybe what I'll do here. Let's grab a shovel. Because, hey, turns out it's a lot easier to dig up dirt with a shovel than it is with your bare hands. But if I just slap a little stone in here, little stone brick, right? There, gives a nice little something anyway. Now, I'm planning to cover that up, but, and, you know, replacing these blocks with actual stairs would probably be a good thing too. Okay, so inside the castle, we are gazing out the window. Okay. Yeah, see, just a nice little place here. There. Just because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put some grass inside the building. Though I could have left it there perhaps and put a flower, some roses or lilacs or something would have been good too. But all right, so this is going to go there. I decided to stick with the gray floor for the most part. All right, so let's do... I'm going to continue this. Now, what I did up here, right, I've got some spruce slabs and stairs and stuff for a little bit of a snack bar, right? So I'm going to do the same type of thing here. Is I'm going to run... First thing I'm going to do is run slabs. Okay. All right. And I think I want to put a little something special there in the corner. It's going to take that out. Okay. And let's see. Maybe let's have some inventory space, perhaps. That would be great. Because we need the space, right? Because it's space, the final frontier. Okay, since I'm going to leave this stone, I need to slabificate this, so we'll go with that. Now, slabificate is a very technical term that you may have run across in Minecraft forums everywhere, so just be aware in case you hear it. That's what it is. Got ourselves real technical types, with the stuff and the other stuff, and then also the tech stuff. Okay, so that's good. I think what I want to do is oh yeah, that'll be good. I'm going to take a crafting table. Conveniently enough, it cleared up its own inventory space, which is great. Now I want to take a couple of let's make a couple of furnaces. One of them's going to go there, but then I also want to make a smoker. Okay, we'll just slap that up there. Okay, so that's not too bad. In fact, what I can do is let's take a slab, put a slab there like that, and then what I can do also is trapdoor. Oops. Hey, like that. Sure, that's a thing. It happens. I can almost not walk through this at all. And by almost, I mean totally not walk through that at all. Aha! Okay. Great. See, you know, it's just a little bit of planning up beforehand, you know, makes things work out well. All right, now, let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is a conveniently odd number. So I'm going to make a couple of stairs here. So not that. So let's take out these two. And I'm going to do the same type of counter I did upstairs. We'll drop a couple of those there. Leave a gap and, oops, with the axe perhaps. Right, we'll just swing through there like that. There we go. Okay, now we've got ourselves a nice little counter. Now, what would be really cool to put back here would be some, could do, yeah, would be to maybe, I'm just going to run that just so it looks okay. Put a thing, brewing stand, perhaps, is the word I'm looking for. Right, just drop a brewing stand there, and let's actually want to make, oops, let's try doing spruce stairs. Because the spruce stairs will match the spruce slabs. And okay. Fine. Okay, it was definitely an option, but I think I'm going to go with this option. All right, cool. So I can take a brewing slab there and a brewing stand. Brewing slab is something totally different. It's what happens if you end up with too much of the brew and then you just get a slab. Or you end up on the slab, one of the two, and perhaps neither of those seem like a good thing. Okay, nice view out that window, though. You know, because you'll get whoever's keeping bar back here, you know, dishing out the snacks. They'll have you'll be able to look out at a beautiful view. So, you know, as the ship floats there gracefully in the air. You know, it'll be wonderful. You know, throw a painting right there, and oh yeah, this will be great. Oh, good. The torches reflect off the water. Okay, that's what I was seeing. It's like, what am I seeing out the window? I don't have torches out there. I don't. I have reflections, which are cool. You know, and that's really the important thing. Is it cool? Yeah. All right. Am I going to have pillagers? Yeah, probably that too. All right, so I'm going to need a brewing stand. Got the smoker already. That'll be fine. Little furnace just for, yeah, a little bit of both. You know, just you want to cook some meat, you want to cook some ore. You know, both are good. So let's jump to the vault for a minute. Now, I don't recall. Okay. If I actually have a brewing stand already. I don't think I do. Yes, that would be a pretty easy no right there. So, okay. Cool. So, I'm going to drop off a couple of things here. Or, you know, at least one or two. Yeah, I'll put the fence in too. Why not? All right, so what goes into a brewing stand? blaze rod and cobblestone. Well, cobblestone I've got. The blaze rod, I got one of those too. Cool. So let's. I'm going to make a couple of these, and by a couple I apparently mean 4, which is a couple in really big couple land. It's a couple of couples. You know, it's like a group date or something. I don't know. Yeah. All right, so let's jump back out this way. Go up and place the brewing stands where they might be of some service to those who are in need of drinks. Now out there, they don't have bottles, but that's okay. That's just fun. All right, so let's take the brewing stand. And we'll slap it there. All right, cool. I could put a second one there, I suppose, but for now, we'll go with that. Okay, now, this happy area here is somewhat lacking in... Oh! Apparently, water retention. Water retention is a thing that should be here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that back. Hey, you know, the counter actually does a pretty good job of retaining water. So, that's okay too. Alright. But if I... Actually, maybe what I want to do is put them up front. That might be better. Okay, you know, just we'll just slap those brewing stands down like that. And it'll be great. Okay, be bottles in them be better? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could see that, but for now, you know, I think we're okay. Except, I think what I want to do is I want to change 2 of these furnaces. So let's grab that one and grab this one. And what I want to do is I want to turn them into smokers. Okay. And I'll just drop those in. So I want to do that for 2 reasons. One, little block diversity, which is usually a good thing. But also, it blends in with the spruce there, which is also a lovely thing to do too. Okay, great. So our snack bar up here is good shape. Yeah. Leaving the pumpkins there because, hey, they're orange and it's great. All right. So anyway, back to the observation deck. This snack bar is going on. It's doing its thing. I think what I want to do... I was just thinking I want to put a little bit of something off of this block. Now, I've got cobblestone wall on my person here, right? That can definitely go up there like that. And it would be a little bit nicer if I could blend slabs, but we'll go with it. You know, yeah, sometimes you just take what you can get.
Maybe you should bring those slabs all the way around the top.
That's not a bad idea. Just to run them all the way around like this. Yeah, just sort of define the snack bar a little more. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so... Great. We have ourselves a snack bar. And yeah, painting up on that wall would be good, and a little bit of light back here would be good too, but I think what I might want to do, right, I mean, I can get some lanterns, I can get some other things, but for now we'll just go with this, okay? It's a little bit too torchy, I suppose, but hey, sometimes you just go with it. Okay, so how we do it? Hopefully we're all good. Are you good? I hope so. Alright, so... yeah, who cares? Alright, so we've got the observation, you know, the big picture window here, right? So you look at it, all the nature you're happily not in. Okay, so I feel like I need a little bit of something else over here, right? Well, the main attraction of this area is the windows, right? That's why you take the long elevator ride. So you can look out the windows, look through the waterfall. Ooh, not go through the waterfall, that's why the glass is here. Yeah, safety first. And then come out here and, you know, if you're fortunate enough to be able to fit, like, hey, you're short or something, you can climb over this wall and, you know, this fence and plummet onto the people down below. You know, and that's fine. You know, try to stop it, try to prevent that from happening, but, you know, you can't stop everybody, so what are you going to do? Alright, so this needs a little bit of something. Right? I mean, aside from the fact I've got torches all over the floor, and we've already discussed the problem of having butt-height fire sitting all over the place. So, now what I could do is I could take some sea lanterns here. Right? I could take some sea lanterns. And... ooh, this actually might... this might work pretty well, actually. So, I'll have to get some more, but... let's do it this way. This way. So, I think what I want to do is let's start from right about here. And what I want to do, actually, here. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a couple of sea lanterns, right? Now, that looks lame. Just sitting there like that. So, let's do... ooh, some smooth stone, which I just happen to have right over here. Yes, friends, I have it. I have smooth stone. I even already have it in slabs. Yes, the slabs, they are there for you and me. And I actually should get a few more of those because despite them being there for everybody, the 17 I have are definitely not enough. That is going to be way more than enough, and that's fine. I'm sure I will find another use for them at some point in time somewhere. Okay. So now, let's see. Anyway, the plan here, take the elevator. Which, you know, does tend to get the visitor's clothes a little bit moist. Okay. But honestly, it's a feature. Okay. If I take those slabs like that, now I could run them on the side as well, right? So I could come along the side here like this. Since you can't mix and match slabs, which still annoys me and will probably annoy me forever. And now I have what looks like a fairly reasonably modern light fixture, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. And then I can do something similar right over here. I'm not totally thrilled with this, but if I may change some of these slabs, but the general gist of this I'm I'm down with. Now, I've done something similar where I've just done the front and back. But I think I'll leave that for now. All right, but I do want to make sure I'm in the right place. So, yeah, that'll be good. Is this where I want them to go? The answer is sure, why not? Okay. Definitely want the front and back. Okay, where this slides in right there like that. And this slides in like that, right? So that's the difference between your... Now, the reason I had this over this way, and I'm going to put the sides on here, but I want to look at this in a minute. The reason I have this here is that with the elevator where it is, right, pretty much just have this side with this window, okay? And again, lovely window, beautiful. I don't think I want to put too much in front of it, but it is a little bit dark. But I think it's mostly okay, though I think what I'll do, because thinking is something that's occasionally worthwhile. I highly recommend doing it at least once a day. Too much more than that, and you can hurt your brain. But try to think at least once a day. But if I put some lanterns here in the corners, hang them, you know, put the slabs there, hang them there, right? I think that'll be a good look for that picture window, right? And then I can just take this out. Now this could be a little bit close. Well, that's not where I wanted to put them. I mean, it's close to where I wanted to put them. And it was actually not a horrific look. It's not something that you looked at and said, oh, the horror! Okay. But, you know. I don't know. Kind of feels like they're a little close together, maybe? I'm only going to be putting, I think, one more on each side here. Well, one more here. Obviously, one next to it. And maybe one, probably one over here. I'm not thrilled with the stone on the sides here. So let's take that out for a minute. All right. The stone on the front and back I kind of like. Of course, the other option, I just take, right, and just give it those sort of...
It almost looks like a butterfly.
It does kind of look like a butterfly, which, you know, has its appeal. You know, let's not be silly. A little butterfly effect could be fun. But I mean, especially if I were to come in and do something like that, right? And then put some... What if I put some glazed terracotta for these wings? Right? Now, I have some. What do I have? I conveniently have some already made up all the way over here. Oops, that turns out to be ice. Packed ice, in fact. What if I took this white glazed terracotta? All right. And what if I also had inventory space? Big fan of that. Okay. Again, that's still the packed ice. What if I took this glazed terracotta? And, you know, since I'm here, grab a quick nap. I highly recommend that as well. Big fan of sleeping. You know, at my age, you know, sleep is something I treasure. Oops, hey. I also like to have my fingers on the correct keys on the keyboard. Makes playing playing the game a little bit easier, really. If you want to play your game on ultra hard mode, put your fingers on the wrong keys. You'll find it's a much different experience. Well, got off on the wrong floor. Okay, that's going to be bedrooms, so deal with that in a bit. Okay. So let's take these out. Right? Those come out. Eventually. Right? Sure. Out they come. Now, for my next magical trick, let's take some of this glazed terracotta and see if I can figure out a correct way of putting this in. Yeah. All right. So that's...
Now that really looks like a butterfly.
It really looks like a butterfly. Now, I could leave it that way. I could flip it so the circles... Right, so I could take the suns and go the other direction. Right, so I could take them this way. Right? So there's both options. Okay, this one I need to adjust those, but what do you think?
I like the one on the right.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there. It kind of makes sense with the little sunshiny thing as it's around the light source. The other way look gives that more of that butterfly effect, but this way will. Nope. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so next question is about the stone. Now, I threw it up there just because I thought it was be an interesting look, but looking at this one now that I've got different blocks on the side, having the stone on the lower block, the lower half of the block, that is, isn't that bad, right? Now you got a little bit of a sort of that sort of look. Kind of wish the sides here were a little bit nicer, but you work with what you got, right? And that's what I got. Now, I suppose I could do something like this. Let's just grab a stair for a minute. What if I took these out? And what if I put in upside down stairs? That actually looks pretty good. Let's see what happens if I click on things and have enough stairs with all the things. Okay, so we'll just slide on right here like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, I could fall down the stairs here, which would not be a bad choice, but I think I'm going to pass on that for the moment. Okay. Now, what if I slap these stairs all around it? Okay. Now, which then really emphasizes the fact it needs to be away from the wall, but we'll go with it. What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah. What if I used a different... Well, I was going to say, what if I used a different wood, but I like how the spruce blends with the ceiling here. If I use something like birch, it would look really stupid. I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but yeah. Right, so if I were to take these out. Now, what I might do here is slide this over one block but I think I'm okay. Yeah. All right, so I've put those in there like that. All right, slap those in there like that. And just like something really cool, we have that. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. I mean, it would be if the light spread further, it would actually look pretty good running right down the middle of this room.
That would look cool on the floor as well.
Ooh. It would look cool on the floor. And since I'm doing slabs on the ceiling of the floor below, like suggesting doing it directly underneath the lights, or okay. All right. Well, let's see now. Let's get the lights in, and then I'll take a look, figure out what I want to do with the rest of this. So, I'm going to put the lights there. I need a block in front. Yeah, I think that'll be about right. So, let's throw the lights in first. Okay. So we got the sea lanterns in. Let's see if this can go away. These will go away. I'll still need to figure out a little bit more light over here, which could just be another light fixture. But, you know, got a little bit of something here. Hey, you know, let's push the correct mouse button. Okay, I think that's going to provide mostly enough light. I may drop a lantern over here anyway. And I still need to have some light over here. But I could do the same type of thing. Another lantern in this corner, perhaps. Just enough to light this area up and keep, you know, all those nasty, mean, and cranky monsters from ruining everybody's day. And you know they will. Monsters love to ruin people's day. Okay, you know. And sometimes they take the form of telemarketers. I think they've also gotten into the habit of doing phone spam, you know. They're just sneaky, those monsters. Alright, definitely gonna need a few more... Just a few more stairs, it turns out. Since, I guess I'm doing a bunch of them around each of these lamps. Alright, so that goes there. 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 And there. And I actually feel somewhat, really, honestly surprised and excited that I got those in facing the right direction the first time. You know, it's very possible I actually have learned from my experiences here and will probably totally forget them the next time I try to do something. Okay, so I think this is probably not going to be helpful for the fixture, so I'm going to take that out. All right, so we'll just take all of this out. Okay. You know, one of the other fun things that I've discovered about Minecraft is that holding the mouse button down harder does not make you dig any faster. Okay, and you know, it's one of those things that is sort of contrary to my desires. Okay, I want to be able to just lean on my mouse button and have it go faster, faster, faster. But no, that's just not how it works. Oh no. I have a stairs there. You know, I was having this problem with somebody else on this, or this conversation with somebody else on this server earlier today about how do you keep your stairs from going all L-shaped on you. And there isn't a whole lot you can do, but that is a problem. Not a totally horrible one, but it is definitely a problem because it looks horrible. I mean, really. So, okay. Now what I could do, and it's not, this wouldn't be too bad because it is right next to the elevator. Right, I could come in here with the, with just the slabs. But it throws off the groove, right? And if I've learned anything from my years of watching Disney movies, you never want to throw off the groove, okay? All right, so let's take this out. I don't have any stone brick with me. Do I have some? I might have some down here. Let's take a look. One of these boxes is not like the other. One of these boxes has stone brick. And stone brick specifically, which is, you know, helpful. All right, so let's run. You know, we'll just hop our way right across there. All right, so what I'm going to do is, you know, fun and exciting, I'm sure, to somebody somewhere, is I'm just going to take these blocks out. Now, come here. Okay, so apparently I don't get to get that stair. You know, which is, you know, maybe it's, I was gonna say, maybe it's okay, but I'm honestly annoyed. Seriously, I am. But, aha, I'm not getting them because I don't have inventory space. Well, that seems reasonable. Okay. All right, so that goes there. We drop our stairs in here. Now they don't bend in weird ways. And I now have extra stuff. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So let me drop, yeah, jump back here. We'll just put that away, and now race back, pick up my slabs, and bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. You know, it's the wonderful thing about Tiggers. Tiggers are wonderful things. Okay, it's like, wait a minute, where'd they go? But hey, I picked it up so fast I didn't even notice. I am just that good. So fast at the up picking that, all right. So what I could do is I could drop another one of those right in here. Now I need 2 blocks to the side. So I can put it like right there. Actually, I think I want to move it in a little bit. I'm just going to put those in just so I can see where it goes. Right. So I think that will work. All right, so let's put the lanterns in. All right, take out a bunch of this. Okay, and you know, it'll be great. You know, it's the blocks will just drop in. They'll be so much fun for children of all ages to attempt to jump and reach, because, you know, that is really, every light fixture in the world has a subliminal message in it that says, jump and try to touch me. Right? I've never seen a light fixture that didn't cry out, touch me, touch me. And they've got a really quiet voice. Sometimes it just sounds like a hum. The fluorescents are especially bad about it. You know, they're all about getting those jump touches. Okay, so let's craft a few more stairs here. That should be good for now. Okay, oh, get the sides. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Putting the blocks in the right way is somewhat overrated, I think, by the world standards. But I really recommend it, okay? You know, some people will say you don't have to put the blocks in the right place, but I'm totally into it, okay? Totally into putting blocks in the right place. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. So that's a plus. That's a plus. I'll go with that. Okay, so... Alright, so let's take these out. Now, I should wait for nightfall as well, but I want to get some lanterns to put in, in some of these corners. Right, these ones over here. This corner here. I actually might not need any over this way, now that I've got this light over here, so that might be okay. It's possible it's a little bit dim over here, but who isn't a little dim once in a while, right? And then that's when the monsters come out. Do I have lanterns? I do have 2 whole lanterns. Guess how much inventory space I have to hold those lanterns. If you guessed 0, you are right. And also probably slightly psychic, and maybe you should see somebody about that, because that's really, really cool. All right. Okay, so we'll grab some lanterns. Grab a couple more lanterns. Okay. Okie dokie. So, whoops. Alright, so now we'll just make our way right up here. Alright, now what I was going to do is take some of these slabs. Okay, because the lantern has to hang from the underside of something. So, or you could stick it on something too, but I think that works. And again, do the same thing here. Just let it glow. Let it glow. Can't light it up anymore. Let it glow. Let it glow. Need some spruce to place some floor. Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all, but we'll go with it. Okay. Alright, so that's... No. I mean, kinda, but no. Kind of feel like one of these actually... One or both of these, perhaps, needs to be stone brick. Alright, let's take this one out for a minute. And let's take the stone brick. I like having the... When it was just the one sticking out there, it looked a little cheesy. Okay, that looks a little bit better near this window. Okay. Now over here, with the using the spruce makes all sorts of sense. Okay. But over there, yeah. Okay. So now we've got what I think mostly be plenty of light. I do still have a little bit of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I want to take out those torches. So I think what I'm going to do is right there. Okay, so I can take out the torches there. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and fill this in like that. Take this out. Okay. Put another, well. Oh, hey, I still have some. Okay. It's looking for the wrong thing. It's all good. It happens. Okay. And I'm just going to run these right there like that. Okay. Cool. So now I've got just a little bit of overhead light. Ooh, that looks really cool. Check that out. I mean, the sunset just looks beautiful through the window. See, this is why you pay the big bucks to come up here, get some nice snack food, you know. Maybe a cake, maybe some nice drinks. You know, and come up here and watch the sunset. You know, and it's great. This would actually be a great place to watch the sunrise as it comes up through the waterfall. I'm sorry, I'm playing with the sun. Small. Big. Small. You know, it's just, that's what the sun does in real life. When you back up, it just gets bigger. And then you walk away and it gets smaller. Actually, it's staying the same size in the perspective on the window. But still. You know, you just do that. People do that, right? They play with the sun. Or, you know, maybe the moon. You know, I heard stories that Jim Lovell, who was the captain of Apollo 13, used to put his thumb over the moon and to judge the size of it and stuff, you know. And he was an astronaut, you know. Astronauts do cool things like that. And that skeleton is dressed for success. He's got his sparkly shirt on, you know, golden stuff. Sadly, ran afoul of a dog or two, and you know, is now having second thoughts, is rethinking his life choices. So, you know, you can watch it happen. The dog is not quite fast enough, apparently. Yeah, go get him, dog. You got this. You got this. Whoa. Okay, so it's a lot closer to the ground than I was sort of hoping. So I'll just pretend that I didn't fall down there at all. And, you know, what superpowers? I'm not Superman. No, I just have really good thighs, you know. Okay. Anyway, I'm just doing a light check. I think might be okay here. I'm actually wondering if it isn't a little bit dark. Let's see. Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, right here. It is. Light level is... It is in fact dark. Yes, friends, we have invented dark. Darkness, the next generation. These are the voyages. of the Starship Lightbringer. Okay, so we'll just there. So now it's perfectly safe. At least that's the theory. As long as I tell my customers that, then they won't sue me, right? It worked for John Hammond with Jurassic Park. It worked with his successor at Jurassic World. You know, nothing bad happened there that the lawyers couldn't get sorted out with, waivers and all sorts of good stuff, right? Sure. Okay. That just looks cool out there. Sorry, I'm admiring the light in the darkness. Right, I've got again, I'm just going to abuse the fact that I can fly here. Just the way this, well, officially it's a subway station. It kind of looks like a paddle boat, except it's on land. But the way that shines in the darkness is just sweet. I have gotten to like shaders. With the glow off the swamp. Nothing says fun like some good swamp glow. Ah, man. Okay, anyway. Fun times are over. Let's come back this way. Past the SS affiliate and, yeah. Okay, well, I was planning on not getting my socks wet. Did not succeed at that, but that was the plan. All right. Well, you know what? Let me grab a quick nap, and then, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. If I go to sleep now, I'll get almost 5 hours of sleep. Which is kind of how I feel when I get a good book. It's like, sure, I should have gone to bed at 9 or 9:30. Did I? No. It was a little bit later than that. And I paid for it the next day. All right, so let's go and hop back up here. All right, so we've got this. Now, mostly I want to leave this open anyway because of why it's here. Right, this is gathering, meeting area. Make the customers excited about seeing something bright and shiny like the sun, because you never get to see the sun in your normal life. You've got to wait till you come out on vacation to see it. Okay, I think let's hang a lantern from that post, because I did need the light over here. It was a little bit dark in this corner, but since I have that fence there anyway, that's just a convenient place to hang a lantern. All right. Now I could come up here, drop a couple of bottles in places, but I think I'm okay. All right. Do I want to leave this little section of grass here? I think not. I'm going to take it out. Okay. So I think the top couple of floors are pretty well done. Said it wouldn't hurt to throw a couple of glass bottles in those brewing stands, but I think for now, not bad, right? Happy. I'm so happy today. Okay, and sort of the same thing here. This is supposed to be open, so we'll leave it. What would be really cool though would be some stone stairs, right? Just like those, except not already built into the wall. So let's drop off at least some of those. All right, so I may need more than that, but I have plenty of stone elsewhere. Okay. So that'll be fine. Perfectly fine and dandy. Oh, this building's fine and dandy. Oh, this will look really cool. Yeah, when I get the cave diorama cut into this. All right, so you can come up here. You can look out the window again, you know, from the safety of your 5-star hotel, or at least, you know, 3.5. Yeah, you look out the window, look through the waterfall. You know, any monsters that come up will gaze back longingly for the vacation they could never take. But then you can look down into the cave, and since I accidentally silk touched some coal, that would be great. I can place some in a nice and decorative fashion. And, you know, if fashion can't be decorative, I don't know why we're even bothering. Okay, so was chuckling. Sheldon Comics, which is all sorts of fun. If you like geeky humor, or weird literary geek humor, or anything like that, Sheldon Comics is a great comic source for that type of stuff. But he had a character he threw up in one of the oh, look, it's the lag. He had a character he threw up in one of his comics that was Tarvok Vulcan Party Planner. And I guess he's got a specialty print, like, ad flyer thing for his Vulcan Party Planner. Yeah, if you help his book on Kickstarter, help get the next volume of Sheldon Comics out in book form. But yeah, he had a couple of series of comics years ago. One was I can't remember, Tarvok Vulcan Party Planner, but then he had one that was here's the Klingon who has words and knows how to use them. Which would it be perhaps an oddity amongst Klingons anyway? I'm not sure about Klingon literature, but I understand their opera is loud. No, it's like here is the Klingon who designs their outfits, right? With the comment is, can you design an outfit so good that it gets you into Stovall Corps? And that just gave me the chuckles. Because, you know, somebody's got to be designing that mess. Right? Those epic costumes and uniforms don't just happen, right? Somebody's got to design them. And I don't think they farm that out to the Orions or you know, whatever. You know, I bet the Klingons are super sensitive about who designs their uniforms. So, yeah. Okay, we got this going. I remember joking with my kids a while back about the who does the fashion design for supervillains, right? Okay, now this stair is a tripping hazard. We should probably fix it. Okay. Right? Could you imagine you've got your supervillain out there? It's like, all right, we're ready to commence Operation Take Over the World. because not super big on creativity here. But before we can do that, we must hire a designer for all of our henchmen's uniforms, and we also need the choreographers so that when we get our victory dance number, we got that down. Because if you have an evil army that's set out to take over the world and you haven't taught them a victory dance number, you have missed an opportunity, my friend. Because you must have when your stormtroopers or your orc army, when they trot over the free people of the world or the galaxy or whatever, if they are not ready to break into a choreographed dance number, you have failed as a supervillain. Okay? I'm saying this now. I mean it. That's just how this works. Okay? So, if you ever go into supervillainy and you have a horde of evil followers and stuff, don't forget the victory dance number. Okay? Absolutely. And they have to have costumes that complement it. Sure, they need to be functional. They need to protect them from the good guys and stuff. But it also has to look fabulous when they dance. Because otherwise, again, you are just missing out. Okay? So this is my tip for supervillains in training everywhere. Teach your troops the victory dance number. Okay? Okay? If nothing else, it gives them something to do. And, most importantly, if the hero shows up disguised as one of your troops, you just go 5, 6, 7, 8. And if they can't start the dance number, you know who they are. You know they're the good guy, and you can just capture them right there. Okay? You know? So it serves two purposes. This is the plan. Supervillainy, this is like 200 level supervillainy, okay? 100 level is so you want to be a supervillain. But the next level up, the next year of supervillainy college is you've got to take a semester of choreography. You've got to take at least a semester of fashion design, or so that you know how to get, where you're going with this, okay? So just stuff to keep in mind. All right. Now, I have stairs. They look like stairs, so I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I've got the fun endstone and red nether brick exterior face of the building, and for the elevators. The inside of the building, I'm still trying to keep a little bit of a natural look because, yep, that is the depth of the reason. Just because. All right, so now let's start with this room here. Now, let's come down this way. Now, I'm going to use some birch for the walls here. And actually, let's move that torch. And I'll just stick that right there like that. Okay. Because what I'm going to have, it's a hotel. It needs hotel rooms. That's just how this goes. And now, actually, what I should possibly do. Well, let's get this side here first. Yeah, I'm just going to run this all the way across like that. That'll simplify things. Okay, and yeah, right. So here be wall. Beyond this, there is exercise, and most people will avoid it. Some people will come in to take the stairs. Those people are probably healthier, but also freaks. Just saying. They are healthy and probably very wonderful people. But, when you have an elevator right there, right, what's the point? Why? Okay. Now, I'm just looking at this for rooms and stuff. Because I could take this out one more block, perhaps. Right? So if I were to take this here instead. Okay. Let's just, I'm just going to move this wall. Now, walls are easily portable, as any good cartoon character will tell you. You know, portable walls, definitely worth the investment. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some stone here. And I'm just going to run a little stone this way. I think I want to run a little bit of stone here too, but I need to fix whatever's happening with this waterfall before I put the stone in. All right. The other question I'm going to have is this going to be one room or two? Now, further down, I'm going to split it actually into 3 rooms because those are the cheap rooms. This one is possibly better off for being 1 or 2. The other thing I was going to do is take out some of this and put in glass. Similar to what I did upstairs. So that this way I've got some really nice, nice glass window waterfall. You pay extra for that. For the water to gently soothe you to sleep every night. Every night of your stay. The comforting, soothing sounds of the waterfall. Yes, you might have to pee at night. A lot. But that's okay. Right? It's a feature. A water feature. Okay, I'm just going to see myself out. Actually, before I go over there and take my nap, that's black. That's gray panes. Where did I leave my gray... I might have left them over in the box. Oh, back in the tower. Which, happens. Totally happens to everybody. You think you've got it all sorted out, and then you find out you're wrong. I'll leave that there for a minute. Okay. All right, again, let's try this with the correct stuff. Okay, so definitely I need that, but... Well, what I'm seeing here is a distinct lack of gray stained glass. Lots of stone. Okay, plenty of stone. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, fine. Time to go get some dye. Alright, fortunately it's daytime and the shops are open, so we'll just meander out here through the city. I think Bob is over here selling his dyes, his paints, because you gotta make a living somehow. It's Liza. Aha! Yes, friend. Okay, well, black dye. Works for me. Bob, we shall now return to our regularly scheduled construction. All right, so I've got some white dye, which crafting table. There it is. I don't want light gray. I want regular gray. Ha-ha! You know, sometimes you just embrace those small victories. Okay. Great. You know, the puns don't get any better. They really don't. You know, admittedly, some are better than others. That was not one of them. No, that was definitely not. Okay. So it just takes a little careful planning to get out of the elevator at the right spot. All right. So just take a little glass that way. And, yeah. Just one little glass down there. Alright, do I still have... I don't actually have any stone, but we'll fix that right now. Yes, it is. Right now, it's gonna be fixed. Alright. Okay, I also want to take out that block. Okay, cool. So now we'll just run the glass in there like that. Cool. Yeah, pick up the occasional torch that got washed away in the deluge. Alright, cool. Okay, so I'm going to leave that open like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but that's part of the fun, really. What's it going to look like? I don't know. I bet it'll look like something. Yeah. Very confident it will look like something. What? I don't know. But something it will look like. All right. So here, I'm just going to be boring here for a little bit and just run these blocks right across here. Just spice it up a little bit by putting them in the wrong place, but for now, this is a reasonable place to start. Okay. All right, so now we've got ourselves one nice room. So, you know, this is why you spend the big bucks. You can have a bedroom. You've got a balcony that looks out over the courtyard of the greatest castle on earth or something, right? However the marketing department decides to spin it. You know, it's just what they do. That's their job. My job is to build the castle. Then it's up to marketing to sell it, to sell tickets and stuff, right? I'm unsure. There's a giant airship in the air. That helps. You know, they just fly by. And it's hard to compete because out that way a little ways, there's a giant beehive. And, you know, how can you compete with a giant beehive? People love bees. Right? Everybody wants to be in a place where there are bees everywhere and they're, you know, just there buzzing. Just gonna take this out. Ha! I seem to have discovered the outside world. However, because I don't want to let the outside world in, that seems like a mistake. We want to keep the outside world safely outside. Okay. This is good. All right, now. Okay, so that's fairly reasonable. I suppose I could birch up that as well, but for now, We'll go with it. Let's see. Slabs. Should probably also think about maybe putting stuff in the right place again. Again, it's an inventory thing, right? Some people are people who like to just shove things into their backpacks and hope when they pull them out again it's not so wrinkled as to be unreadable. Others put things in notebooks and are organized and, you know, other things I'm not entirely capable of understanding. Organization is just one of those things that not high on my list of things to do during a day. And you can tell that from most of my boxes in Minecraft. All right, now that little wart of a torch is not staying there. So I'm going to need some more wall. But for now, okay, so we'll go. Now, I don't know if any of you remember when I started this project, when I said I wasn't going to be decorating any of these rooms. Yes, this is where I'm at now. I'm decorating the rooms I said I wasn't going to decorate. Because I just have to. I do. I have to do it. I can't just leave it. Some people could. Sometimes I could. This is not one of those times. I just have to. You know, the hotel is a mess, and I just have to decorate it. Right? You know, it's just how it goes. All right, so just pop this in here. Now, what I could do here as well is go craft some more slabs. Okay. Which I think is probably helpful if I intend on putting more of them on the ceiling. Okay. You know, just a thought, you know. Well, that's not right at all. Somebody done screwed up, and I think it was me. That right there is a hole that needs to be filled with another birch plank, which I find lacking in my inventory of greatness. You know it's an inventory of greatness because it's my inventory. Okay, that was a little more prideful than I probably should have gone. So we'll just pretend that didn't go over like that, right? We'll just I'm sure there's some other way of putting it. Right? Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, let's. Yeah. Now not really sure what to do with this other. Well, part of the other wall, part of it's just the other stuff. I just don't know. Okay, shift key. There we go. Haha. It's easier to go down the stairs here. All right, so here we go. Right. We'll just grab some of these things and hope for the best, right? Oh, yeah. All right, now, again, I need to figure out what's going to happen with this wall. Now, I could do, you know, racing stripes or something, right? I could take some birch or some stone, like some the red nether brick, and run it across here. You know, that actually might not be a bad idea. You know, just a little bit of color and excitement and colorful excitement. Right? If your excitement's not colorful, perhaps you need to branch out. All right, so this is. I think this is a room. And because it's part of the natural cave, and that's part of what I'm going for here. Ooh, I want to fix that. Yes, I do. Yep. So let's just come back down this way. Oops. I just want to take out this dirt block there. Okay. Because what I want is, I want that window to be straight and, wonderful or something. Okay. So yeah, that's a pretty epic waterfall we got going on there. But that's okay. I think that's just fine. I mean, sometimes you just need an epic waterfall. Oh, do I still have my... I don't. I need to get over here with my spruce trap doors and cover up those sea lanterns. Okay, so I'm just taking a moment to... how's this doing at night? It's not too bad, right? Set this side. Other than the big window, should look mostly natural. You got Mount Drooly over there. Okay, so this is working out all right. The dogs over here are doing some work. I like that. That's why you keep them around, right? Disney's supposed to have like a herd of cats that it lets loose in the park. Lets them out every night to hunt down vermin, rats and mice and stuff that might be wandering around the park. So I've got dogs, and they keep the skeletons at bay. I like this. I like that. I like the way the hive glows at night. Yeah, man. He's cool. Okay, so just because I haven't flown around my map much at night with the shaders on, and the lava door, which is its own special breed of fun, right? Ooh, you know where I haven't been? Lots of places. Paris, for example. Never been to Paris. But, wandering in here with all of this since I've turned things on, just, I kind of would like this one to grow a little more, but it's all right. It's a little drippy there, but DJ Llama still dropping the sick beats over here. This actually looks a little bit better now that partly at night and partly because the shader it makes things a little bit darker, so the light shows up better. Probably a waste of ticks, but sometimes you go with it. All right, sweet. Well, let's find a nice comfy bed and grab some sleep, because that's... Since I was over here, I decided to walk rather than teleport, Not a huge deal. I'm going to come sleep over here for a minute. Just because. It gives these bees over here a chance to wake up and produce some honey, mostly is the reason. And, you know, 3.5 hours of sleep. Might as well get it in the jungle, right? Yeah, because I've got this lovely beehive, which is chugging out honey all over the place. Fortunately, it's chugging it out into bottles, which is really convenient, honestly. Honey that just pours over your hands, a little sticky, hard to deal with. Honey that pours into bottles works really well. Definitely recommend it if you've got the choice. All right.
Mandolin has hit awesome level 5.
Oh, sweet. Well, congratulations, Amanda. All right. Sweet, sweet. All right, well, now that that's done, let's beam back over and play with stuff. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll just teleport, because that is a thing that happens. Teleporting. Well, you know. It was perhaps just a little bit loud. Just a little bit. But hey, you know. I don't entirely mean to call you out, but, you know. When you hit awesome level 5, you just gotta call you out. It's just how the... Okay, so... Anyway, I was doing stuff. It wasn't intentional. Again, I wasn't trying to call you out. Just, okay, now I'm thinking maybe I want to pull this wall in a little bit. That's right. Blame the bot. That's... You know, it's part of the... I've got this Stream Pass thing that I'm testing. It's going through the end of September. Where you level up. You know, basically every, I think it's 200 minutes or 220 minutes of watching, you level up. And every time you level up, you get tickets that you can use in the gift shop. And every 5 levels, it calls you out. You know, shouts out how awesome you are. And I'm playing with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, if I want to tweak what it does. But, you know. All right. So anyway, as I was doing before I got easily distracted by my own shiny objects. Let's see. Do I want to pull this over that way? I was just thinking, because it is a little narrow, but it's a stairwell. Who cares? Though what I could do, too, is bring this wall over here and then turn this into a closet, which would actually make some form of sense. Right? I could... That's it. Now I'm in trouble. I called Manda out of lurk, and now she's joined the game. She's going to hunt me down. Okay, so, yeah. Take this. All right, so, yeah, so I can turn this into, you know, some form of closet or something, right? Closet or something. That's pretty well covers it. In the world of binary choices, if one of your choices is everything, you can never be wrong. Okay, so I'm letting myself get distracted. What? Woohoo! But World Guard is not ready. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. I'm excited because I want Blackstone. I do. I want the Blackstone. It calls to me with its darkness. It speaks to my soul. Also, it looks really good as walls. Okay, so, which is really the most important thing. All right, so let's jump back here. I think I've got some... Yeah, got some of that. Now, did I leave some birch hanging around? I might not have. Well, that's okay. Yeah, right? That's... most of the Nether updates, I could take it or leave it. But the Blackstone and the Basalt are awesome and amazing, and I need it. I need it now. I need such precious. Okay. Again, excellent elevator, but makes it a little bit tough to get off on the right floor. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then I don't want to have a gap, but I kind of feel like I need something up there. I mean, I could just drop in more birch and call it a day.
Fences might look nice.
Yeah, fences might. The only thing is I don't want to be able to see through it. Which, since I don't have Blackstone, I need to resort to something else. I mean, stone. Yeah, no, stone brick wall. It would be too gray. All right, so what if I do something else? Something wonderful and exciting and also here. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I need some birch. Because, hey, birch is boring, right? Yes, it is, until you start playing with it in log form. And that's one of the great things about streaming services, log form storytelling, right? The Lumberjack TV network is all about it. All right, let's jump back here. Okay. Yep, one of these days I will finish this map. And it's going to look so cool when it's done. Just laid out up there on the floor with footprints all over it, It's just... And got off too early. Well, it's a problem. Some people have it. You just get off on the wrong floor. All right. So now, what if I checkerboard some birch across here? Right, just this actually makes a really nice floor pattern too when you do it. Yeah, I like it. I think that's a nice pattern there. Now I could actually just checkerboard the whole thing. That might be a better option. Let's take this brick out and try it. It's a thing. Okay, so... Alright, so that way. Just so the checkerboard goes correct. Yeah. Somewhere in there is a grammatically correct sentence. When you find it, let me know. That's better. Now it looks like art. Right? Looks like some abstract painting that you'd have on a wall in a hotel, really.
Maybe if you put some of the red bricks on the sides like you would a window.
Okay. Yeah, I think I see what you're getting at. So take this out. And take the red brick like right about here. Like that. Is that what you're thinking? I don't want to frame it. Not completely, anyway. I think that would be too much brick, but something like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's not bad. But yeah, it is. It's a nice little art piece you got going on, right? Okay. The drawback to doing this is now I can't cut it out and put a light source with a painting over it. But that's okay. You know, we'll go with it. All right. So now let's see what fun things are going to be happening. Something. Oh, look. It's night, and I didn't even notice. It's what happens when you live inside with the lights on. Windows closed. You never know when it's dark outside. And it doesn't matter. Okay, so now this is outside mountain wall. I can't cut that out. But I could do something here to kind of work on that. Right, so that can go that way. This is outside wall as well, I think. Yeah. So, can't do much there. Alright. Let's take this out again, just so I know what space I've got to work in. And now I could just make this a closet, right? I could stack up boxes here. I could put like an armor stand or something in here. Some closet doors, and I could just do that. And that would be okay. Or I could do something else, which would be really cool. So let's do... Ooh. All right, let's do this. Let's take some sea lanterns here. And what is this? Oh, this is 3 across, huh? All right. How much further can I move that wall? I might be able to get one more block out of that, I think. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take this out. Move this wall back 1. Okay, now I have a small problem that I've got, you know, unorganized, completely disorganized spruce. You know, it's spruce, it's awesome, but it's just wrong. Okay. Okay, let's put that birch in there. Now, what I want to do is, we've got this nice, conveniently 4 blocks by 3 blocks, right? So if I blind myself with sea lanterns, which possibility, distinct possibility, but drop in now one of those big 4x3 paintings, you know, Donkey Kong or whatever else goes there. Now, or actually even better, let's do this. Let's take these out. Did I get them all? Yeah. And let's do one of the 3x2 or 4x2s, like Kung Fu, right? That's a painting. I have totally seen it before. Let's see. Okay, those are item frames. Useful, but not quite what I've got in mind. Let's see. Now, I had wool, so I can just make them, so that's not going to be an issue. All right, so I need Need some wool. And I'm going to need some sticks. Don't need a crafting table for sticks, but hey, sometimes you just have to craft. And we'll just craft with some of that. Okay. Sticks, said like the person who wanted sticks. Yeah, we'll just go with the one painting for now. Also, we should really stop just leaving random blocks lying around. It's starts looking really stupid after a while. Okay. So, let's get through here. Right, we'll just... we're about to have built-in... Okay, I missed it. Okay, so, just throw this in right there. Boom. Built in. In fact, what I could do is take dark oak. Or maybe a little something else here to frame this, to frame my TV. What if I did something else? What would I need here? I mean, I could do looms right underneath, so it looks like shelves, or dresser drawers. That would be a thing. Actually, that would be a really good thing to do. Okay. Well, I just happen to have all sorts of string over here. Okay, so I just happen to have one thing of string over here. I thought I had more string than that here. Okay, so that would be no. All right. Come back over here where I have a few stacks of string. Just a few, because I happen to also have a fairly convenient cave spider farm. So, you know, those are helpful if you want string, right? All right, so let's get back. Let's drop off the string. I don't need all of this extra. I'll leave it here in case I need it, but for now, I don't. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? I think just perhaps maybe. Again, wrong room. It's okay. It's okay. So, got ourselves a nice TV. Let's take these looms out. All right, and now I think that way. Okay. Actually, even the strings along the top don't look bad, right? Now I could layer something on top of that, but honestly, that looks pretty okay the way it is. It just almost looks like it's a sort of a decorative patterned top there, rather than just what it is, which is looms. However, I think what I want to do is maybe not fly. And let's...
These would be epic to use as grills.
Oh yeah, they'd be great grills. Ooh. I thought, okay, get the lines on the opposite side. It'll be... But the strings don't line up. Yeah, the problem with using them as grills and they'd be fine. Is that it's really hard to get. You can't light them, right? Because it's a solid block. Now you could put a campfire on under it and still get smoke, which would be a plus. All right, now I do need, I think, to put a little bit of something here on the sides. Now I could just do it with oak. Actually, some some bookshelves might be good. Right, take some bookshelves down the sides. Right, and so I've got some empty shelves going on here. Yeah, some bookshelves going up that way. Yeah, that actually might be a fun little entertainment center. Built in, super awesome, right? If you get tired of this view with water pouring down outside your window, you can sit back here, maybe put a nice sofa down. You can sit here and watch your premium movies. Look out this window at the park and the SS affiliate up there. Oh yeah, this could be a nice little apartment, hotel room. You've got your art wall going on. Yeah, so all right. Sweet. Okay, anything else? Obviously, I need to do a lot more here, but trying to see if there's anything else. It's 8 o'clock, so it's about time for me to be shutting her down anyway. But see, we get the lovely view. Actually, I'm going to pop outside for a minute. Because there's going to, just about now, there's going to be a great view. Just slide this way. With the sun setting, the ship in the background, and oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is pretty. Here, let me turn off the webcam for a minute. Isn't that pretty? Well, of course, then there's my shadow, but that's a nice shot right there. I should have, actually grabbed a screenshot, but hey, guess what? I didn't. Oh, the sun turns gray. Okay, cool. I guess that's definitely a thing that happens, right? Alrighty then. Let's hit the right buttons. Oh, anyway, do want to thank all of you for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. It was all sorts of fun. We had some great ideas for supervillains, right? So we definitely want to keep that in mind. Let's fire up the end credits here because they're fun, but it's especially awesome for me to thank all of you for watching and for being part of the community. And of course to shout out my Patreon. So, if you want to subscribe over there at patreon.com/musicfreegaming, there are a bunch of exclusive things, blog posts and Discord things and stuff. And yes, absolutely, Amanda. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off here for the YouTube VOD and see if there's anybody out there for fun rating purposes, because that is a thing I'm trying to figure out once in a while. So, all right. So for those of you on the VOD, be excellent to each other. And